Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Dwayne from Dynamic Graphics. Thank you for joining me. I know this video has been long awaited, but took a vacation. I had it planned in the works, and at the same time I started the YouTube channel. This was already booked, so I do apologize to some of you guys that were looking out for the video. I should have probably updated it, but this is something that I do to help you guys. And one thing I want to do too also is thank everybody for the support that they throw this channel. A lot that I do is to record my progress and help people as well too. And as much as I can, I've learned enough, and I work with a lot of people that teach me on a daily basis different ways to get things done. And this is why I can answer some questions and help you guys out as well too. So just want to throw my appreciation to you guys for showing some love. God bless you guys, and thank you guys for everything. Now, what I wanted to do today was kind of compare the two together, and we're going to do the same images. That way you guys can kind of see, you know, the difference between two. I know a lot of people can't afford going into multiple applications, so maybe if there's one they can weed out to see if they like them for their business starting up, or if they wanted to add it to their business. This kind of helps them out as well too, because you guys can see for yourself which is something that won't be too much work for you and you can understand a lot better, or if the other way is a little bit more messier or whatever. But we're here to figure it out, and we're here to help each other out, and we're going to be in the shop doing that. Now, the smart card thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was something that I researched very hard in reaching out to a lot of companies and trying to understand how we can, all of us, you know, be a part of getting these smart cards. But anything that uses a smart card, right? A lot of people that are selling this are gonna want their money from material. They sell us the machines and they want us to come back and purchase, you know, materials. It's just like a car. You purchase a car, when the brakes go down, you have to change the brakes. When you need oil change, you have to change the oil. So the ink, you know, roll of media, whatever the case may be, this is what it boils down to. And the way DTF is being so new, it's just a way for everybody to try to capitalize off of it right now. But I know there's a lot of people that have been listening to me through these companies, and they're trying to produce these things for this new format or application, being DTF. So there's a lot of companies that will be coming out with these smart cards. Many of these companies, whether it's, you know, STS or anybody that are selling these machines, are not going to want to sell you the chip. That's not how they're going to make money. And I can understand that. But I want to explain to everybody, once you start changing your carts and you start changing inks, don't expect your warranty to go anywhere too far. You kind of void that. But that's the risk I took on my own, because this is not my first Muto machine. Like I said, I have one at the shop. I did the same thing too. I just went on a bigger, bulky system for my ink because it's consistently running. So I would, you know, I want to make sure my guys are there and they don't have to do too much maintenance as well as getting jobs done. But keep that in mind. If you want to go refillable carts, you want to do all this to your machine, it's great. I have no problem. And I express that to you as I have no issues on my machines. I've went this route. It works for me. I've been told that it won't work for me, but that's just to, you know, scare the customer. And nobody can tell me different. Going refillable, you're going to save a lot of money. Going to purchase these, make sure they're from a legitimate source, it's been tested, and that you're not going to have issues, because that hiccup right there could stop your machine. And with the Muto, if one of your cards fail, I'm not going to lie to you, and if you don't have a backup, your machine won't go through the process it needs to. If it's doing a self-clean and it brings up a warning that one of your smart chips is faulty or ran out, it won't go through the full steps it needs to make sure that it's clean. So having these backups is very urgent in my sense, because it could be the company cartridges, it could be my refillable cartridges. These cards sometimes can run a faulty a code, and if you don't have one on hand, this machine won't go through its normal procedure. So we're gonna be moving into the shop. I just wanted to chill out here in the shipping office, kind of a change of pace for a second. Just keep in mind what I said about the smart cards and having backups. That way, if you are in your shop or you're away from your shop and a code does read, you can pick it up faster by having a backup smart card. Hope you guys take a little lesson in that. Let's hit to the shop.
All right, guys. So before getting into any printing, I really want to help you guys on this smart card thing and really explain how I handle my situation with this. I do apologize if my screen does look a little blurry, but hopefully it's focused. But if not, you guys still kind of got a visualization what I'm looking at. So this is the Muto remote control panel. You have a lot of tabs in here. For anybody that does have this program, you guys, you know, are pretty much familiar with it. But for anybody that's looking to get into this printer, this is going to be your remote control panel. And this is where you're going to find the system status of your machine. If you're running any errors, it'll tell you here. It will tell you the length of your media and so on. And you can wake your printer off of sleep mode right from here. Your external waste tank settings is real simple. I mean, you empty it out manually, you just hit the reset, boom, it goes right down. So those are quick and easy things to do there. But the ink situation for the smart cards, I let mine run all the way out, and it will say 5 and 6 is low, but I'll run these all the way out until it says I need to change the cartridges, because I'm not going to waste a good smart card that still has a little bit left in it, because my machine is filled. All my inks are filled, but on screen it's not going to be accurate. And that's because this has become a consumable, these chips. Now, there's different things that we can do. There is a smart card reader that you guys can assign your own chips to, smart cards. And you can assign colors, and I mean, you could profit from it or use it for your business. I personally don't want to get into it because I already have my hands full of my business already. This would just be something that I would really have to sit and learn, and which I'm willing to, but it's just not worth it for me. But this could be a good way for you guys to add something to your business and make money off of, because DTF is so new and these smart cards are in high demand, and getting the smart card reader that assigns these chips, you can now sell to people and, you know, use for your own machine. I'd rather be the purchaser, because if I can find somebody I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find somebody in my price range that I want to keep, you know, a reasonable price for these smart cards and purchasing them. And if you guys have any, you know, resources for that, run them by me. I would love to check it out. I speak to a lot of companies on a daily basis and finding out solutions for me and you. So when it comes to this, I just want to make sure we all have an understanding what you should be doing at home as well too. So don't throw away these cards, let them run out, then switch them out to your new ones. And as you're putting them in your machine, you know, you're setting everything up. So my blackhead ran last week. It ran out and it told me it was out, and I switched it out. Now it's fully back. I'm not going to switch it out if it's just saying it's low. I'm going to wait till that card runs out, because the longevity you can get out of that card, it's only going to give you the most out of your next card. So when you're doing refillable cards, this is never going to be accurate. Like I said, my machine is filled. On screen, it's not going to say that, because now we have to make sure we're getting every bang for our buck when it comes to these smart cards. So that's that right there. Now, I just want to help you guys with a little tip that I had from before as well too with this program. Is I purchased a brand new media and I needed to switch it out, and my remaining roll was saying low even though I installed my new media. It's a quick and simple fix. And rather you guys call STS or whatever company you purchased this machine from, I could give it to you right here, because, you know, I'd rather help you guys than you guys spend more time in worrying about anything like that. So go to your advanced settings from your control panel. So you have your printer status, you have control panel, media settings. You want to go to advanced settings, which is the 4th tab down, which is the second to last. You have off to your right your media. So this is what's, you know, responds to your Muto. And right here in the second box down where it says length, you're going to reset that, and I put 98 as a reset point, and then I hit update right here in the tab after I put my new roll. Back to your printer status, you'll see remaining roll has been updated. So useful, you know, tip right there for anybody that's looking for something like that. I hope that helped you out. For anything that we're doing right here and you want me to go in depth in, just reach out in the comments below. You guys know I'm always here to help you guys out. So we'll tackle more of those things down if you guys need help. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on how I handle my ink situation and how you can reset your media, because these are good things to know about. But don't fret, guys. The Muto is a great machine. It's just a smart card. It's just the hiccup of it all, but it's nothing that we're not going to fix, and it's nothing that a company won't help us be, you know, fulfilled on a third-party aspect. But if you're the guy that purchased this machine, or, you know, the lady that purchased this machine, and you don't mind going through the company cartridges, then stick to it. I mean, this was just a different way that I wanted to go. It makes sense to me on how I'm doing it. And what I'm trying to do is not save a lot of money, but we have to cut the cost somewhere and still keep it. So I still use STS ink. I just rather buy it in bulk. I rather buy the ink in bulk, fill it myself, and have it run continuously, rather than get, you know, 220 ml packets, you know, those pouches, or get a huge pouch that, you know, didn't work for me. It failed on me, and I'm just not a big fan of the housing that it's set up on. So that's just me. But any of you guys need help here, reach out, we'll get it done. All right, guys, so I already went ahead and prepped up these images for you guys. I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can into this video, so do apologize. I do want to let the prints run and, you know, talk more, but it's only so much I can fit into one video. But we'll add more printing in the videos, and you guys can see real time from both machines as they print. But the purpose of this video is to do a comparison from DTF to HTV, and this is our DTF image, this is our HTV image. Obviously you can see the two skin tones are different just because I added a vibrant option to this one I didn't. So this is just a standard option, but if I had finagled with the roll-in settings, I definitely could have got the same image over here as well too. Do apologize for my light right here, guys. So this is the HTV. Detail is on point. Crisp look. Back up there. There you go. And it just is just a great image to show, just because there's a lot of detail and vibrance in both of these images, and it goes to show the full potential of both machines as well as both applications. So DTF, HTV. All right, guys, so we're gonna press the DTF first. I'm over here prepping the shirt for that. I already cured the image like I told you guys, so we're gonna lay that down first. All right, guys, so I have my garment preheated, and we're gonna be doing the DTF transfer first. For anybody that understands DTF, the way you apply to press these are a little bit different. With DTF, you use heat transfer tape to secure and line your image. That way it stays in and secure when you're pressing. All right, guys, so settings wise, like I said before, I feel like I'm comfortable at 285 at a 10-second press and then on my final press 8 to 10 seconds. Each machine is different for everybody, so you're gonna have to find your sweet spot in your machine as well too. But that's just my settings I go for. So hopefully that helps you guys out if you're looking for a good setting point for DTF or HTV. It doesn't really change for me for the both, because cotton blend or cotton is where I'm keeping the settings at, so it doesn't, you know, burn my garment or my image. But for both applications, they seem to work fine with the temperature and the time that I'm pressing these for. So let's get the peeling off this. Boom. All right, for HTV is a little bit different. You're gonna have to lay out your heat transfer vinyl tape that you can pull the image off of the sheet that you print on, and it'll give you adhesive to lay your image down onto the garment without having to use heat transfer tape. So I just put these little guys back here so I can store this back. And then basically with your HTV image, you want to lay it down and basically cut. Once you get that cut out, you have a nice piece of tape to put over your image. That way you're able to adhere it. So the processes just are a little bit different, nothing time consuming, really easy. This is the film, clear film. And how I usually do this is basically you have your image, and I usually put my image at a bend. That way I don't have to worry about air bubbles. And there's a real problem with air bubbles if you don't get them out good. It could distort your image in some kind of sense. But for the most part, putting it at a nice bend and then letting it lay down on this sheet definitely helps the process. And take your squeegee and you get out as much of those air bubbles that you hear popping. Yep, and we shall be good. All right, guys, so she's all cooled down. We are going to peel it off. And with this way of peeling it off, it's a little bit tougher than DTF cold peel is just gonna peel right off. This one takes a little bit of effort, but I can assure you that the image is well adhered to the shirt. And funny thing is, you can still use this for another image. We don't have to throw this away. And that's one plus that I like with the HTV, is that we can reuse things and things can be a little bit more sturdier and stabler while applying this to get it to your press. All right, guys, so here are two images, DTF, HTV. We obviously can see on the HTV there's a little bit of shine to it. That's just the media that I'm using. With HTV, you have many options to choose from matte look, semi-glossed, and different material. A lot of people that use HTV or talk about HTV versus others would say that HTV is a little bit more heavier in its feel and to the shirt. I can say I semi-disagree with that, because you have the option of choosing the media, and there is thicker media and there's lighter media. It's all on what you're willing to spend. So this is definitely could be in this same look of just a flat look without the shine. I had the media there. I just wanted to use what I had on hand for now rather than switching media out, but you guys get the idea of that. But this is the image from the HTV.
very vibrant, colorful, and looks good. Looks really good. Now the DTF has its more natural state, not much shine to it at all, more natural to the shirt. You guys wouldn't be able to see this, but in this right here, you'll be able to see the grooves from the shirt, and it just more is adhered to the shirt as a natural look because you can see the fabric from here going in through the image. But I mean, for DTF and it being such a new application, this is awesome. You couldn't get this from screen printing. And you know, DTG is great too, but just knowing that you can get images like this and you can put it on whatever garment you want. It supports many material. So you have a lot of options with DTF, and it's great in my eyes. So you guys do the decision. These are the two HTV, DTF, same images, and both look great. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. We're going to be doing a lot more of this, and not only that, spending some time and watching more prints come out today. I just wanted to pack what we could in this video, but we will do more of these.
All right, guys, so what did you think? Was DTF the better contender, or was HTV the better of the two? Whatever you guys choose, I hope it was some kind of form of help for you guys to choose whatever you guys want to get into. I know you guys are looking to pull the trigger on some of these machines, but not only that, just the application itself to see which one works best for you. And they both serve, you know, great attributes, and they both have their pros and cons, but this is the business that we're in, and for every machine does a different process. You just have to find that what works for you. So I have some big jobs coming from my shop. I have my guys overloaded over there. So on the next video, you guys are going to be in the shop with me seeing these machines under pressure. I have the 45-piece job for the Muto, and you're going to see that on a consistent run. And I'm pretty sure you guys want to see that, as well as Roland. I have a 47-piece job for that, and we're going to see how that rolls under pressure. It's not the fastest machines. Rolands are not known to be fast, but the quality, longevity is that what I look for in purchasing stuff for my business. You pay for what you get. So I want to thank my guy Ken from North Carolina, Rod Tees. Been looking to switch vendors on material for garments, t-shirts and stuff like that. So he sent me this from Cotton Heritage that he uses for his. If you guys do have any vendors that you guys suggest, I do love this material. It's like 3 steps better than Bella Canvas, and it's some stuff like that a lot of my customers ask for is Bella Canvas, so I can introduce them to that. And I just need to find where we can purchase a big bulk of those. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this video useful today. I thank you guys for joining me. I try to cram as much into this video I could, but you know, it never works out. But like I said, I'm home now. We've got a lot of busy stuff we're going to be getting into, and hope you guys are ready for that. This is Dwayne from Dynamic Graphics. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting. Till the next video, guys, peace.